I'll get you the picture, no, to take that one.
As if you're not explaining it anymore. And you can tell him to remember to put his brown sauce on it if you want. Say, put a bit. You're right, thank you.
Are you going to walk today? No,
walk now at 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock and you want
Can you
to?
talk to me?
Yeah,
So
so
I must put the sauce on this
make
too
sure
now.
you eat a good old feed before you go off to work, because you'll be walking late.
Oh, I will. I won't be able to eat them all that.
And you are right up at home now.
Well,
Yeah,
no.
thank God.
Do you want to put some on yours?
No. You want your lunch or anything out till you go
No,
to work?
I'm fine. I'm done now. I won't be able to eat them all after this.
No.
Well, keep chatting away there.
You'll have a cup of tea after your dinner.
I will. I'll have a cup of tea now before I go to work.
No.
Yeah, quick level there, son.
Count to 10 for me there, Nora.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
We got a star in your copy for that one anyway.
Yeah, work away there.
Nora, first of all, it's a privilege for me to meet you. I'm delighted to meet you. You're a fantastic woman.
Same to meet you, no Paul.
Can I ask you, what does it feel like to be an internet sensation? You're a star.
You know, I just can't believe that to be getting so many messages all looking for the cooking, what to do with the cooking.
All the attention you're getting.
I don't take a tacky notice of it. I don't even take no notice of it at all. Only that I'm delighted that all the people likes what I'm cooking. And there's a lot of people now doing it, and they were last Sunday now we got calls, so they were doing it in America, in Australia, and some other foreign countries are all going to do the stuffing. So we hope they'll all enjoy it.
What are some of your favourite dishes that you like cooking?
Well, as I said, no, we like stew. We like they all love the stuffing, and like if I was doing stuffing now, I'd you could get a nice bit of steak and open out the steak and put the stuffing into the one half of it, then turn the other half over the stuffing and put a little bit of tin foil into the bacon tray for baking them, but a fry takes over it, and just put into the oven and leave it cook away. And like every so often, I always use this fry ticks, and then after about like every 20 minutes, then you get a big spoon and you baste it over to keep it from drying up.
Do you enjoy the new limelight? I mean, you're known all over the world.
But you see, I don't go out at all, Paul, and it's only what they be telling me, that me granddaughters now, and me nieces. There was one of me nieces now was living up there in Knocknaheeny, and she said, Nanny Nora, they're all talking about you up in Knocknaheeny. They're all talking about your cooking. But I don't take a tacky notice of it.
Go away. You're loving it. You're loving it.
Really, like, I just want people like to say, you know, the young couples now today, like they're into all the modern cooking today, no. But like, when they see the things like that long ago, they might like to try doing a bit of that and the old cooking, like. And then like we used long ago there now, as I said to you know, there was 12 of us at home, and like one day then we get a bit of we get a few backbones and offal I know, did you ever hear it or not? The backbones in the apple, and you get turnips, and you stew all them together. Well, then you might, the next time then, you might get a bit of a laugh, like, you know. So I told the story then, and they heard it in, like, and they were all laughing over it.
Are you surprised how it's after taking off? Because you're
Oh
known,
yeah,
you're
my
known.
God, I couldn't believe it. Like, there's so many people. Then Monday then they were all we put it up then on the phone, and then such crowds was phoning in about the story, and then every Sunday night then we said we do one, and we do one that we used to do it for Saturday evening, and it would put it up then every Sunday night at 9 o'clock. The whole place used to be all waiting for the stories.
Are you amazed? Like, you're all over the world.
I can't believe where did we making it, like, you know. But it's just, I don't.
How do you feel? But genuinely, you've become a star, like, haven't you?
I don't feel like that at all, to tell you the truth, like, you know, it's just me hard on itself, that's all. But as I said, no,
But how many views have you had now? Do you keep counting them?
no, Edward, do how many, Edward?
200,000.
Tell us how many views do you think you've had?
Edward said 200,000. I tell you the truth, I don't know nothing about them things, phones are. Should I don't, Edward be saying, and you have so much views or whatever they are.
Are you enjoying it?
I am, it's about, you know, it's just like, oh my God, they're all mad about the cooking. And you'll be delighted like that people is able to do it, no? Because you see, like my sister now, she used to always say to me, like when they come in with beyond telling stories, and she used to always say to me, no, you should write a book and tell all them, because when you're dead and gone, there'll be no one know anything like about Glencoe, the olden times.
So, do you like passing on your recipes and your tips in cooking?
I do. I like that once people in cooking them enjoy them. Yeah, once you make people happy. I says, if you can make people happy, you don't make them sad or anything like that. I always says, if you can't do good for the person, don't do bad.
And again, like, as I said, you're in Blarney Street, Ballincollig, Beirut, Hong Kong, China, Australia. You're known all over the world.
Oh God, you couldn't believe it, like. And the farthest I ever was only up in Dublin, did you? I went up to the match. That's the only place I was never anywhere else, but I just know love Kerry. I love
You're
all
going off there
Kerry,
next week,
and I love
very
all the Captain Low
Very good.
and Kay Carney's Cottage. And we go down there every not for a holiday, no, only for the day, like.
Is it a good way, like, doing the demonstrations? Is it a good way to pass the time to keep yourself busy?
It is, it's grand, yeah. That's the way the time. And like my granddaughter be saying, Annie, I hope that's not too much, you know. I says, nah, it's not. I like stewing it now. She'll come in home in a minute, my granddaughter, and she'll take away the rest of the stew. She loves the stew. And Nanny, whatever you do, keep the stew for me.
Are you going to keep doing this? Is this going to become a regular thing? Are you going to have your own TV show?
Oh yeah, I think no, that we won't be doing anymore, because like it was, you know, people will be getting fed up with and all that, like. So
But will you keep doing it if people want you?
if they want, if they wanted, we would do it. If they wanted, like.
Will
But
you,
you see, like, you know, the modern cooking now, I can't do none of that. I'm only on the old-fashioned cooking, like, as I said, no backbones and apple and bodice and cabbage and turnips and stews and the vegetables. I'm all that, but I couldn't do anything fancy, like. And as I said, no, brought up in the old-fashioned way, like. And even sure, like in the old-fashioned times now, there, with no, my mum's time now, with no cookers or nothing, you'd have to cook on the fire, And I always remember my mum, she got a big barrel. It was like a big steel barrel, and they made holes in the end of it. And at the time we were living up in Bryne, up in Presentation Road, and my mother got my brothers to put the barrel out in the yard, and they had it up on concrete blocks, and then my mother, there used to be a man down in the end of Timberlake, and he used to sell sawdust, and you would go down and you get a bag of sawdust off it, and then for a couple of pence, and then my mother, you put half of the barrel full of sawdust, and then anything there, papers or boxes or anything, she used to put them all in then every day. And she had a kind of a steel rack, like, and she had that over the top of the barrel, and then my mother would make a big pot of stew, and she put it up on top of the rack. She'd be after lighting all the papers and all the sawdust. That was only all off of the timber when they saw the timber on the sawdust, and they used to be blazing up grand. And she put a big pot of stew up on top of the rack in the barrel, and the stew would be stewed away then all day, and she wouldn't have to use the fire then, like, you know.
Can I have your autograph?
But then the cat's got red
One sec, come here to me again. I'm going to try this again. Sorry. Can I have your autograph?
Kind of course, I'd be delighted. But then when the cat got ration day, and you couldn't.
And the Cork woman and a 60-year-old cooker who's become an online hit for traditional home-cooked recipes. Before we go, an 84-year-old woman has become an online sensation after sharing some of her home-cooked secret recipes. Nora Ryle says it's nice to pass on some hints she learned along the way.
The kitchen, where the kettle is always on the boil, is where Nora feels most comfortable.
I couldn't do anything fancy, like. And then you put in your bit of pepper, and make sure to spoil pepper.
It was during the lockdown that Nora's camera-shy grandson suggested she'd share some of her secret recipes on his All Things Cork Facebook page.
You know, the young couples now today, like they're into all the modern cooking today now. But like, when they see the things like that long ago, they might like to try doing a bit of that and the old cooking, like.
Nora just can't believe she's become a global internet sensation.
You couldn't believe it, like. And the farthest I ever was only up in Dublin for a day. I went up to the match.
Everything is cooked on Nora's perfectly working gas stove, which she bought 62 years ago, the same week her son and only child was born.
It was definitely £22 anyway. And I paid, you tell the man then how much you could pay. And I said, I pay £0.5 a week. And he said, that'd be grand.
Her tasty home-cooked stew has become a favourite with her Facebook fans.
Are you enjoying it?
I am, you know, it's just like, oh my God, they're all mad about the cooking. And you'll be delighted like that people is able to do it, no?
Nora will celebrate her 85th birthday later this month and plans to spend a day in Kerry, where she's hoping some restaurant will have stew on its menu. Paul Byrne, Virgin Media News, Cork.
That's it for now. We have more at 5:30.